Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Advance Wars Dual Strike, back on this, again, kind of surprisingly ominous sounding, vaguely Sonic the Hedgehog-esque, and all-around really cool menu screen. Let us continue. Alright, so we have been playing as the, let's be nice and say music aficionado, Jake, as Black Hole is now attacking a third continent that has been revealed, Omega Land. Now we have somebody much cooler to help us out. Max has arrived and is on the scene. Is it like... Is it a drought? Have we not had enough rain lately? Awful, horrible, and catastrophic. Are you sure it's as bad as all that, soldier? Okay, I mean, that's fairly bad. Is it one of those, what was it called, black missiles? So is this going to be time limited? We have to win before the missile gets here and blows up our HQ, something like that? Oh, it's Jugger again. Dream on, freak! I mean, you don't generally have to continue controlling missiles after they've been fired, Rachel. That's not usually how missiles work. Now granted, there are some missiles you can continue to guide after you've fired them, but that's not how it usually works. Oh, wow. You just got burned, Rachel. Ice burn. What? Wait a minute. Okay, I was not expecting that bit of dialogue with commencing attack procedure, Alpha. I was trying to wonder if it's just some nerd wearing a robot suit. Rachel, don't admit that you're not a skillful officer. Okay, so I'm a little confused by this premise. Just because we defeat the enemy doesn't mean the missile, like, stops flying toward us. That's not how missiles work. Oh, whatever. This is pre-Days of Ruin Advance Wars. Everything is silly. It's all silliness. So is this Rachel's theme? It's very upbeat. And once again, I'm getting Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. That's just a really consistent thing with some of the menu visuals and musical directions so far. Alright. We were playing the European version of Days of Ruin, so these were called Interceptors there, but of course we are used to calling them fighters from when we played Reboot Camp. Yep. Okay, we've got plenty of AA here. Wow, this is giving me such Sonic vibes. Alright, well, Bomber is first target, obviously. Wonder how long it's going to take before my muscle memory of being able to select an enemy unit at the end of my movement automatically... Oh, wait! We're not limited by the number of turns! We actually are limited by the amount of time that has passed. Like, the amount of actual time. This I was not expecting. Is that... Okay, and it pauses during animations. That answers the question I was about to ask, which would be... Which was, would it be better to turn off animations and get more time? But no, it pauses during them, so it doesn't matter. And it also pauses during dialogue, so that's good. So basically, we don't have an infinite amount of time to think about what we're doing. That's really interesting, how the countdown is actually based on a real timer and not a number of turns. I was not expecting it to work that way. Go MLRS. show them your power. In my headcanon, Jugger is totally just a guy wearing a robot suit now. Alright, sounds good. No, we should attack the copter because the fighters can't hurt our guys, you dumb grunt. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I guess there's also that. But I think that my explanation is better. Alright, dead helicopter. Excellent. I'm really liking the presentation of this game. It's very, very active. Everything is constantly in motion. It makes the menus and stuff seem so much more exciting. We can also try for an HQ capture. Is there an enemy HQ? Maybe there isn't. I have a feeling that... okay, yeah, we just have to destroy all enemy units. I have a feeling that that 30-minute timer is insanely generous, so I'm not really feeling all that pressured by it. Oh, now you're noticing that. Uh-oh. Naval unit. More interesting sound direction. No! My MLRS. Okay, well, there wasn't much left of it, so pretty ineffective. It's not that stressful, Rachel. We have lots of time. Oh, interesting. Huh. Alright, so this is a new mechanic we haven't run into before. Okay. So they were saying tap an X intel. I guess it's that swap there. I can probably just hit the X key to do the same thing. This guy's been hanging around Jake too much. Okay, yeah, I can just hit the X key, because I'm not tapping anything. Get your tapping out of here. Nice work. Oh, you survived. Unexpected, but not for long. Alright, so his naval unit's coming now, right? So I guess we have some kind of tech we can use to redirect the missile, but we had our hands full fighting the enemy, so we needed to defeat them before we could use it. I guess I'll buy that explanation. Are you sure you want to put this guy in charge? Doesn't seem real bright. Okay, never mind. Wow, we had half an hour to do that. Let that sink in. Well, after all, it is a tutorial mission. It's not actually meant to be difficult. Oh, Rachel. You're kinda cute, Rachel, but you're no Sammy.
Mission complete. Move out.
Alright, move out indeed. Mission 5. Never-ending war. Yeah, that would be max, Rachel. Wait, you know it's Max, and you're still being this disrespectful to him. He is a veteran of multiple wars. He's a war hero. What is this disrespect? Whoa, 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 Rachel. Max, you need to smack this girl down. You can't have this kind of insubordination in your army. Okay, Jake is on the same page as me. Yeah, you kind of did. I'm pretty sure he outranks you. If he doesn't, there's something wrong with this army's command structure. Oh my gosh, this army. It's such a mess. So this is what they were talking about, the desertification, I guess. Is this some kind of evil black hole plot? Yeah, I would guess that too. Alright, so we get to learn about manufacturing units now. Yep. This is all quite routine. Jake, it's so painful. Word is not an acceptable response to your commander. Okay, so got a factory here, cities, there's our HQ, another factory we can capture right here, or base as they're calling it, one we already control here. We have a couple mechs, looks like that's pretty much it on our side of the river. On the other side, the enemy has a couple of mechs, an anti-air, a recon, a medium tank, and artillery, a tank, but I don't think they have any factories. So, this is a fairly typical setup for this kind of tutorial mission where we're badly outgunned, but we can produce stuff and the enemy cannot. Born ready. Never-ending war. Wow, more Sonic the Hedgehog-esque music, it just doesn't stop. But of course, then we come to the classic Advance Wars themes, which are great, but not really very Sonic the Hedgehog-like for the most part. We can start capping that, but this tank will just come start messing us up. So maybe we shouldn't try to cap this immediately? Because if the enemy has any brains, they're going to come forward, get the first strike on us, and it's not going to go great. So maybe we're better off capping this here. I guess you can delay the enemy. Well, what is their attack range? Okay, yeah, they won't get to attack you yet if you sit there. Now, this is max, so we're going to want to build vehicles. Looks like we can probably afford a tank already, assuming the prices haven't changed. Yep, still 7,000. Pretty sure that's what they were before. Okay, we can't build medium tanks yet, so I guess we haven't unlocked everything. So we actually have a little bit of tech level that will ramp up over time. But yeah, it's oh yeah, I was just commenting on this. That's not strictly true, Max. I mean, enough tanks can take a medium. The plan is, we're going to charge up Max's CO power and obliterate it with a bunch of tanks. Come on, guys. It's not complicated. What the hell are you? Insane, psychotic baby clown samurai. Black crystal objective. Nani? Cole is your name, huh? Okay, he's not even going to bother fighting. Oh, no, he's going to fight after all. Well, looks like we've got a bit of a team freak show forming once again. Alright, first strike with a mech on a recon will go well. Don't know if the mic picked it up, but there went my cat's automated food dispenser. Alright, and how much money have we got? 7,000 again. Let's just keep cranking out the tanks. If I were someone besides Max, I'd also make artillery to help with the choke point, but we're Max and his indirect sucks, so tank, 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 tank is the plan. Oh, okay. Smart enough to pull back after that beating you took, huh? I do kind of like the antagonistic dynamic that Max and Rachel have going on. It is amusing. This is Max. Artillery units are not a good plan. I like my plan. I think my plan will work just fine. But fine. Since the game is trying to handhold me and tell me how to fight my battles. There, I bought a useless Max artillery. Are you happy now, game? Uh-oh. My cat's on the prowl. Oh. I guess the medium came out to play already. And yeah, we did nothing against it. I know they're strong, but, unless they've been beefed up, light tanks can take on the mediums eventually. Oh well. I guess you can pull back. It really wants me to use the artillery, so... Alright, you will come forward. What can you accomplish? 12% is not great. So instead, you just be a barrier. Alright, fine. You come forward to assist with plugging up the way. And artillery. There. And while we're at it... let's build infantry for doing some capping here. And fine, another artillery. Feels so wrong to be building artillery as Max. Now, if we weren't Max, it would already be in range of our artillery, but we are, so... Okay, let's see just how dumb Psychotic Clown Samurai is. There we go. And now, let's start acting like a proper max commander and get more tanks. Maybe another infantry down here. Okay. So, we should actually be able to hit it with our artillery now. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. The game told me to use this strategy! Grrr. Okay, and now we could use my strategy, which is what I wanted to do all along. 27% is not great. I know my artillery is damaged, but... Oh well, you can take out this Rubnik who came and attacked the other artillery. Alright. More tanks. Turk. And then we'll infantry flood down to the south. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Psycho Clown. Psycho Baby Clown at that. Okay, well, that's not what I was hoping for. Rachel, your plan was terrible? I knew it was terrible. Whatever. Max's power is fully charged. We're going to use it, and then we're going to wreck face. The Max way. Let me show you how a war hero fights, Rachel. It's done like this. I hope it's using the double version. It looks like maybe it only used the regular version? I'm not sure. Whatever it did, go. Wow. So only 21% damage with a full-strength light tank with Max's power active. I am pretty sure that is a bigger disadvantage than in Reboot Camp. I don't think it was quite that extreme in Reboot Camp. So here's the CO Power theme that I got confused about when I heard it in Reboot Camp. I think it only played on the pipe missions. Fine, I'll build another artillery. And I think this is just kind of the universal theme, but it confused me a bit when I was hearing it in Reboot Camp. Can't really afford anything except another infantry. I don't know how useful it would be to just crank out yet another infantry down here. I think it might be better to maybe build a tank down there to take out the enemy tank. Okay, good. He's being stupid and continuing to sit here fighting with his medium. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these two, and then I'm going to attack with this guy. Almost. Now we don't have mechs that can come forward and wreck our artillery, so this strat might work a little better if he doesn't run away. Like the little baby he is. There we go. And yeah, let's build a tank down here to take care of this tank. And, what else should we get up here? Let's save up for another tank. It's max. Tank, 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 tank. Commenters have said that, you should always build at every available factory. And, like, if you have factories you haven't built at yet, just crank out infantry at them. For the action economy and such. And that's probably a good strategy in multiplayer. But in situations like this, I do question a little bit the true value of just building an endless flood of infantry versus, you know, maybe waiting one additional turn and building the thing that Max is super effective with, namely more tanks. Seems like that might work a little better here. Speaking of which... get wrecked. Alright, let's build another tank down here. Did his medium just run away? We've got to pursue and destroy it. For sure. Let's see if we can finish it off. Alright, yeah, it's dead. Guess screwed. Incredible! And now the value of building the units Max is actually good with. I like these almost score screen-like messages that pop up after the battles. Incredible! Great! Good! Perfect! It's like I'm playing a fighting game or something. Move in, troops. Roll on in. Oh, we can build tanks at both factories. Nice. I like this this desert tile set. It's pretty cool. I'm usually a fan of desert environments in video games for some reason. And I like how this one is actually yellow instead of the weird pinkish red in Days of Ruin. Alright, so we've charged up one level of our CO power, but not the whole thing. I wonder if that was true earlier. It's possible. Since I'm still very new to this game, I can't yet easily scan the UI and read everything accurately, and honestly, reading everything on UIs is one of my weak points anyway, but we'll get there. But yeah, clearly we've only charged up level 1. But level 1 is probably all we need, so let's use it. Sit down! Max Force! Sorry, just, you know, supplying the voice that that this game doesn't have, because it's not Reboot Camp. Alright, so this tank is very messed up. Let's get the enemy artillery. Alright, excellent. And that artillery can do nothing because all the enemies are inside its range. This guy... whatever, sit here, I guess. I don't think he'd really accomplish anything except die. And now, more tanks.
tanks.
And yeah, you can sit there and heal up one more turn. This guy kind of reminds me a little bit of Adder. In a variety of ways. This music here is kind of similar. His regular music isn't, but this is. Although maybe this is just generic enemy CO power music. The fact that he kind of looks like a freak but seems to be really full of himself reminds me of Adder as well. And that his CO power seems to be based on making his units faster. Lots of Adder vibes. Max's theme really is quite catchy. Fighting the urge to hum along. I don't want to annoy viewers. Andy's theme, Sammy's theme, Max's theme, those are all very good. Or I guess it's technically called Andy's Anthem, but I'm not going to give Andy that much respect. Let's preserve troops. Run away from the front, you badly injured tank, you. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not even going to bother to buy anything. Oh, strong turn, Psycho Baby Clown. Strong turn. Behold the power of Max and tremble in fear. Because you suck, that's why. Circus freak. You're not wrong, Max. I was making similar insults. Gung-Ho Gorilla is not entirely inaccurate. You just kicked your butt. Get out of here. Yeah, probably. I'll spill that juicy secret that is probably some, you know, vital part of our plans later. Okay, so that's uncalled for, because Rachel is kind of cute, but that's a pretty good bird. That's a pretty good bird. All right. Psycho Baby Clown, you just went up a couple of notches in my estimation. I love how that just left Rachel speechless. It's a lot of sass from such a small man. Okay, there's some pretty good dialogue in this exchange here. Pasty-faced weirdo. These are good insults. Oh, our first mission where we didn't get an S rank. Ooh. Not that I care about my rank. I think some viewers are disappointed by the fact that I don't care about my rank, but I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm here to play the missions and win, and I'm not here to chase points. If I get an S rank while I do a mission, great. If I don't care. Alright, that was fun. Data 1. And once again, even though it's probably unnecessary, we'll also make the backup save state with our emulator. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one. Next time, we're on Mission 6, the Ocean Blue, against Bad Hairdo again. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.